Hi everyone, I'm Cyndi Combs, an empowerment coach in Vallejo, California, helping you transform your life from exhausted and striving to energized and thriving. We're here today to talk about the Liver Rescue Cleanse by Anthony William, and we did it! Hooray for us! We did the Liver Rescue Cleanse for 9 days. We are amazing. I truly feel so excited to be at this point for a second time. I feel great. I have energy. I look lean. My hot flashes and inflammation are gone. I'm sleeping like the dead after the battle at Winterfell, and I have a whole new appreciation for how well my body runs on nourishing foods. Happy dance! Woo! Yay! We did this. We're so awesome. We deserve to feel amazing because, well, I feel amazing. I do still have a little brain fog this morning, you guys. I started my day this morning with 16 ounces of lemon water, followed by some lovely hibiscus tea. I skipped the celery juice this morning because the quality of celery juice in my area recently has been quite bitter. My breakfast this morning was a detox smoothie, and my morning snack was a liver rescue smoothie. We're planning to have a huge green salad for lunch today, and then dinner is the medical medium nacho potatoes. So my first introduction of the radical fats after the cleanse will be the cashew aioli sauce tonight at dinner. Tomorrow I plan to start my day with lemon water again, and then I am done with the cleanse officially and plan to have some cashew cream in my coffee. Anthony William recommends going one more day on the liver rescue morning from page 334 of the book, but I'm ready to move on. And I'm very excited about the coffee in my blueberry muffins tomorrow. I also plan to increase my steps again today. I took it easy over the cleanse and didn't bother even wearing my Fitbit, so I couldn't get upset with myself about how few steps I managed. Whatever I got was the number of steps that I needed that day. I also want to acknowledge that some of you have reached day 9 today or are reaching day 9 tomorrow. Yay! Way to reach the finish line strong, you guys. Woo! You've done it! You're there. Remember that as soon as you feel hungry on day 9, just blend up another melon. No need to feel deprived, and one of the purposes of all that melon is to hydrate you while the liver while the liver cleans house, okay? It's dumping lots of toxins out that we want to just flow on out of the body during those dozens of little pee breaks. So just think of your frequent bathroom trips as doing your part to take out the trash. And keep blending melons. We got a delicious watermelon yesterday, and I had 3 very nice cantaloupes and a lovely Gallia melon. This is a really good time of year to get those fresh melons. And don't forget about papayas if you like them. And we also get unlimited orange juice on day 9. So you will have plenty of sugar to fuel your mind and your day. Just keep that blender whirring on day 9. I hope that on day 10 and beyond, you will consider reintroducing foods in a conscious and measured way that allows you to move forward in health. I talked more about that in the video on days 8 and 9, but if you have questions, please reach out and I'll do what I can to make sure that you have an easy transition out of the cleanse. As for me, I'm working on structuring some healthy boundaries around food that are meant to bring me more into alignment with my own healthy intentions. I'm planning to stay away from dairy, wheat, and sugar because of my own allergies, but trying on a boundary like I will never eat sugar again is both self-defeating and doomed to fail in the long run. I'm happier to do these 2 affirmations. I do not eat cheap, commercially produced candy. And when I choose to eat sugar, I choose something wonderfully delicious and I savor every single bite, making it last as long as possible. These boundaries work for me for a couple of reasons. The first one eliminates 90% of my processed sugar intake. I frequently feel the justification to allow myself a candy bar as a pick-me-up when I feel stressed, angry, overwhelmed, or just short on time and hungry. The second one requires me to reject any sugar choice that, once I have chosen it, is not wonderfully delicious enough to savor on every bite. All that leaves me is choosing sugar on special occasions that truly satisfies my craving, and I savor the moment, making it last. That's the kind of exception to my boundary to sugar that I will welcome. It serves me, It aligns me with my healthy intentions. It makes me feel powerful over my own choices and not out of control. The second boundary also aligns me with another of my healthy intentions, and that is to be more present when I eat. So frequently we feed ourselves while doing other things at our desk or watching something on the screen. Being present in the moment we're eating, paying attention to what our body is saying, allows us to draw healthy boundaries around portions because we're more aware of when we're becoming full. I'm also going to be super careful when I reintroduce corn and soy to see how my body reacts to those. I haven't shown any allergies to those in the past, but I think that I may have had some reactions around corn when I ate a whole bunch of it. So I'm willing to be careful I'm going to be careful not to introduce corn on a day when I'm adding anything else new back into the diet. Corn is also an insidious ingredient. If you're eating any processed foods, it's highly likely that you'll find corn on the label in one of its many names like cornstarch, high fructose corn syrup, or many others. I'm going to post a link below the video that's a great article on corn allergies and on how corn is labeled on ingredients, on ingredient labels. So take a look at that if you're interested in finding out more about corn and processed foods. After my second round on the Liver Rescue Cleanse and reading even more of the Liver Rescue book, I have absolutely decided to cut down on my fats. This cleanse highlighted for me how much fat I actually get in my diet. I eat a lot of nuts and avocados, and possibly one of my favorite indulgences is French fries. One healthy boundary that I am willing to put in place right now is I enjoy French fries only once a week. That way I'm not telling myself, I can't have the French fries. I'm not denying myself an indulgence that I love, but neither am I having it 4 or 5 meals a week. What sorts of healthy boundaries does this cleanse have you considering? Maybe you want to keep the extra hydration in your morning. You can start the day with lemon water and celery juice, or use the cucumber juice if you didn't like the celery juice. Maybe you found some recipes that you want to incorporate or that allow you to incorporate more healing foods. You can weave those into your normal menus. Try doing the Liver Rescue morning once or twice a week or every other day, whatever works for you. One of the other things I am considering is eliminating eggs altogether, or at least removing them from my life as a menu choice, if not as an ingredient. Let me say that again to clarify it. If I go to a potluck or a restaurant and end up with an egg as an ingredient in something, I'm not going to freak out. But I am no longer eating eggs cooked whole as the protein source in my meal, if that makes sense. Why do I feel that way about eggs now? Anthony's very clear that eggs feed both tumors and viruses. They do not cause tumors, but they feed them. And eggs are also the favorite food of viruses, like the ones Anthony says cause things like Bell's palsy, Hashimoto's, diabetes, vertigo, and so much more. Maybe you got some improvement in an irritating symptom that you've been experiencing, and now you want to figure out how to heal more deeply. Your best source is Anthony's books. The first book is full of valuable information. This is the first book, Medical Medium, full of valuable information on how to finally heal from mystery illnesses like lupus, rheumatoid arthritis, and multiple sclerosis. It contains an eye-opening amount of information, a 28-day healing cleanse, and no recipes. It's where he first tells us about the healing magic of celery juice. His second book is called Life-Changing Foods, and this one is basically an encyclopedia of what he says are the 50 most nutritious and healing foods that we can incorporate into our diets. He also has one recipe for each of the foods. So it's a great recipe book, and it's full of really great information on how to really integrate the food with mind, body, and spirit. Anthony really, he gets all of his information from source, and so he really tries to get us to connect with our own source, to be more in tune with the nutrition that we're putting in our bodies and how it's affecting us. I loved his second book, full of great recipes and lots of beautiful pictures. His third book is the Thyroid Healing Book, The Truth Behind Hashimoto's. And this one has a thyroid rehab in 3-month sections. Just like we did the Liver Rescue Cleanse in 3 sections, the 3, 6, and 9. The thyroid book has a thyroid rehab that's designed in 3-month sections. It's a 90-day rehab, and I have not done this one myself, but the way it's arranged is so that you're on one eating plan for 30 days, and a different eating plan for the next 30 days, and a different eating plan for the following 30 days. All of those 30 days together designed to help you heal the thyroid. So if you have any kind of thyroid issues, that's a great book for you to get. It's a wonderful resource for you to have. And it's also full of great healing recipes. Some of them that I use all the time. The nachos potatoes that I'm having for dinner tonight comes from the thyroid book. And there's a few other recipes in there like the detox smoothie that I really love. So that's a great book. And of course, his 4th book, The Liver Rescue, is what we have been working with on the cleanse. And I have gotten tons of great information from that book. I've enjoyed it very much. There's 500 pages of information, his biggest book so far. Really full of great stuff. His 5th book just came out this week. It's all about celery juice. It's called Celery Juice. It truly is the magic ingredient. I don't completely understand why, but there are all kinds of hydration, and apparently celery is the hydration that we want to be drinking if we're not allergic to it. So if you're interested more in finding out about the celery juice, I will put a link below the video to both Anthony's author page on Amazon, so you can find all of his works, and his blog post about celery juice. So if you want to learn a little bit more about celery juice to find out if you want to buy the book, that's available for you too. I'm also going to add links below to an elimination diet that will give you some more information on reintroducing foods after the cleanse. Or you can talk to your naturopath or health coach for more information. Those are great resources for nutritional info. I will put a link to both my naturopath in Petaluma and my health coach in Oakland below the video in case you would like more resources for healing. I highly recommend both Dr. Sarah Tier in Petaluma and Michelle Dwyer, a holistic health coach and nutrition consultant in Oakland. They are valuable resources to work with and could help you on your healing path. Take a look at their websites and see what's going on there. So that's all I have for today. I will be back tomorrow with some more information on the liver rescue salad. I had some more questions from clients. Oh, that reminds me, before I close out, I did want to let you know that day 9 was really gassy. That was the only symptom that I really experienced yesterday. There was a lot of gassiness yesterday, and the brain fog persisted. In fact, I'm still having a little bit of brain fog this morning because I've only had the 2 smoothies. So I have a feeling that the brain fog is going to ease up a little bit after I have my huge salad for lunch. That seemed to be how it worked for me during the cleanse. The salad seemed to cure the brain fog, at least for me. So that's it for today. I'll be back tomorrow to help keep you motivated and moving toward your more energized life. I'm proud of you guys. We did this. We're awesome. Give me a contact if you need some help. See you tomorrow.